Life of a brain constantly seeking dopamine. It can be exhausting living a life where your brain is constantly chasing what it likes, dopamine. Is it what I will actually follow through with, or it's just my current obsession, a spur of the moment, and I will regret afterwards? Constant inner struggles. I should not be hyper-focusing on this right now. There are way more important things on my to-do list. Feeling of guilt every day. I have an important deadline tomorrow. Why can't I just tell my brain to focus? It's like I'm trapped in this useless body and my brain refuses to do anything. I have all these great ideas floating around in my head, but by the time I'm ready to put it into action, I already lost my interest halfway through. I just want a simple life, stick to a job, go to work every day, and come home at night for the rest of my life until I retire. Why is it so difficult? I feel like a life of wasted potential because I don't know what to do with that potential. Most of the time, my brain is not motivated by rewards or money or importance. It only chooses what it's interested in doing. I feel powerless over it. Most of the things neurotypicals find fun and enjoyable, I can't force myself to enjoy it. It sometimes stops me from being able to connect with others. I may hyper-focus on things that no one else cares about, but I can read up on it for hours or days and nights. Sometimes I feel as if I'm chronically unhappy and dissatisfied with life, and I don't know why. The moment you thought you finally had your life all figured out, the same cycle repeats itself and you have to start all over again and not sure if you will see the end to it. I feel like I'm living a life with no direction because my brain keeps chasing the dopamine instead of focusing on what's really important for me. Do you have those moments when you're bored to death and there are a million things you could do, but your brain just says no to everything and you still end up doing nothing, then keep complaining about how bored you are? There are times when you want to listen to music but keep skipping songs after songs through the entire playlist and still don't know what you want. Sometimes you find a song that you love and play it on repeat for days until you get so sick of it and can't ever listen to it again. If I found a show I like on Netflix, I can't just watch one episode at a time. I have to binge watch the whole series, staying up late and regret the next day. I'm someone who would grab a snack to eat just because I'm bored, not really hungry. I'm someone who can pick fights with my husband out of boredom. Feel bad for him sometimes. I have to constantly remind myself not to buy anything when bored because I know I will always regret it later. When I get super bored, my brain will seek stimulations everywhere and on the hunt for the next big thing. Once it finds something stimulating enough, it will convince me, this is it, this is what you should do. I've learned my lesson not to trust it 100%. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of things around me just because my brain can't sustain enough interest in them. For any job that I've worked at before, I exceeded expectations the first 6 to 12 months, then I started to lose all interest in it. Once I've learned how to do something and there's nothing left to learn, I have to move on to the next. My brain is always drawn to new shiny things, but I know it won't last. Sometimes I feel like I'm drifting through life and I can't truly enjoy it. Sometimes I'm curious about what it's like to be a neurotypical in this world. Would my life be any different? Sometimes I wonder if I should just accept this as part of my life and go with it, because fighting with myself has only made my life more miserable. I sometimes feel like a kid trapped in a grown-up body, wishing I could just be told what to do next and everything would be okay.